world's understanding of history is controlled by the Orwellian statement that those who control the past can write the past, or excuse me, those who control the past determine the future. Those who are in the future rewrite the past. So that's a paraphrase. The idea is this, that every bit of history that you and I have learned about antiquity, and I would say this, Tim Alberino and I make a very unique differentiation. There's the pre-flood civilizations and the post-flood civilizations. And the Golden Age deals with the flood of, most people don't know this, but there was a flood called Jeremiah's flood, Jeremiah 4. And, before there was any Adam, before there were any cities. In the book of Genesis, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. Those words without form and void in Hebrew are tohu and bohu. Then you go into the book of Isaiah and said, but God did not create the world, tohu and bohu. Is that what would you say, a controversy? No. There's talking about two worlds, because when God said replenish the world, see, here's what's interesting. Christians will believe anything that's nonsensical, but they won't do their homework, and then there are people that say, well, it doesn't say that the giants had sex with earth women. I said, oh, yes, it does. No, those were the sons of Seth. Really? Oh, I read in my book by blah, 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 that Noah would have been 9 feet tall, and then that sort of defeats the whole purpose of Joshua and Caleb saying, but we were as giants, or, we were as grasshoppers in their sight, and the whole land eats up its inhabitants. So what Tim Alberino and I have done with Gen 6 Productions is we basically traced, followed through some of the most ancient of history, and basically you'll find out that the island of Sardinia is where all of the giants fled from Israel and from the land of Bashan, the land of the giants, the land of Anak, the sons of Anak, the giants, and they went to Sardinia, and then they went throughout the whole world. They showed up in South America at about 235 years BC in a place called Santa Elena, Ecuador. 10 days ago in Santa Elena, Ecuador, they had a very strange phenomenon. I mean, literally, just 10 days ago, where the ocean went out, and it's done that, in Argentina and Brazil, but it's now starting to do it in areas that they can't just give it was a high tide or a low tide or a rip tide or a super moon, blue moon, high noon, The point being is that there are events happening. So we're seeing now the return of the giants. We're seeing it in even there was, I think Tom Horn put up on his website, one of a very amazing man of God who's had visions of heaven. I think he lost both arms and maybe both legs, but the Lord showed him the 10-foot giants coming back, and he called them demons. Well, I want to make this clear. Giants are not demons. Fallen angels are not demons. Once again, demons are the disembodied spirits of giants. How do I know that? The Greek word for demon is daemon, D-A-E-M-O-N, and daimonizomai is a Greek word meaning that who's under the influence of demons. So when we're talking about AI, I don't believe, Daniel, that they're just a bunch of bright guys out there running the world. I believe there is a supernatural, if you will, evil force. Obviously, Satan is the commander, and all of his fallen angels are those who are dissipated throughout the earth, pulling the strings, because this thing's gone on for too long, and it transcends centuries, it transcends millennia, and it will ultimately lead us into the eternal confrontation on earth before Jesus Christ returns.